why I fast and the things that I personally do on my fast and how I view fasting and all of that good stuff. So I want to start first with hey everybody, welcome back to MyammeeTV. Today is episode 3 of Faith Talks. You guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to everybody who is newly subscribed and subscribed because of Faith Talks. So I want to just say hello out there. How you doing? And I've been thinking about like which day I should upload Faith Talk, and I don't know if I should do it like on every Tuesday or I don't know. I've been thinking about the day. So if you guys have any suggestions, this is episode 3, right? And like I said from the beginning, like I didn't know how it was going to be received, right? But my thing was not to worry about what people think. My job was to just make sure I listen to myself, listen to the spirit, and make sure I do what it tells me to do. So this is going to be a good journey, not just for me, but for all of us together as we grow spiritually, period, and as we just stay on the course, because it's always good to just be around like-minded people, right? And listen to like-minded people who are maybe in the same boat with you or maybe not in the same boat with you, but to listen to different perspectives, listen to people who think like you, because you can go to church, and you can listen and you can read your Bible, but sometimes you want to have those conversations, right? So I'm happy to have this channel, to have this type of conversation with you guys out there. I'm so happy and I'm so blessed to be able to do this. And I'm so happy that I have some people out there who want to listen, who also want to talk, and also who wants to comment, also who thumbs up, and also who likes to email and send DMs and just have these conversations about God, about faith, about, our beliefs, and about Jesus, and about the Bible, and about scriptures, and about, oh my God, like this is so dope. So thank you to you all. I hope you guys are having a great and amazing day. That's number one. And I hope your week starts off amazing and ends amazing. Okay, I'm going to pray for that for y'all. And so yeah, let's jump into it. So today, episode 3, we are going to discuss, as you can see from the headlines, why I fast and the things that I personally do on my fast and how I view fasting and all of that good stuff. So I want to start first with the reason why, right? Why I fast. I fast, you guys, not because it's a requirement, not because we're supposed to, not because all of this. Like literally, I fast to get closer to God. I fast, like I cut off the world sometimes, majority of the time. And I always say, if you guys were to sit down and talk to my friends, like my top friends, like they would tell you, I will fast from everything. And I don't do it to make God move. I don't do it to say, you know what, God, if I do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, I want you to do G, H. Dang, I done lost the letters. G, H, K. What's the letter? What's the alphabet? Oh, Lord. Anyway, move it on. But you get what I'm saying, right? Like I don't fast to when I'm done with my fast, like he needs to be moving. Like as soon as I'm done, God, you need to have my wish list done. No, because my God is not a genie. He is not a magician. Like I'm not here to make him do anything, because everything that's for me and for my life and everything like that is already planned for me, right? So my job is to just be patient as I wait. And sometimes that waiting is like, but I know it's all for the good. So the reason why I fast is because I want to get closer to him. I want to listen to him. I want to get back focused on what we have going on, like our relationship. I want to get us just tighter and closer. I want to get deeper into the word. I want the word to talk to me, like, because I can't pick up my phone and call him and say, God, I need you to talk to me right now. Like straight up, you guys, like the Bible, when I open up that Bible, Like sometimes when I read it, I swear it's like he's talking to me. So when I'm fasting, you guys, I fast because I want to hear him. I want to hear what he got to say, deep, loud, and clear. So, of course, at the end of a fast, you want to make sure you have clarity, and you want to make sure that, whatever you're believing for, that it happens. And you know what? Sometimes it does happen. But for me, I don't look for by the end of a 30 days or at the end of 40 days or at the end of 21 days or whatever your fast, at the end of 10 days, I don't look for the big shebang, because the big shebang can happen while I'm in my fast. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, I just fast to get close to him. I want to hear his voice. I want to hear it. And majority of the time I hear it while I'm reading the word. I can be in the shower and he talks to me while I'm fasting. I can be in the car and an idea can come to me just out of the blue. A thought can come to me out of the blue. And we all know that's the spirit, right? So sometimes it can be just during whatever. Now, in my fast, what I do, depending on what my church does, they normally have like a diet fast where certain foods and all of that type of stuff. Like I participate in that just for my obedience, just for like discipline, to keep myself disciplined. Because if I could discipline myself for those 30 days or for those 31 days in food, and I am a foodie, like I eat all food, okay? If I could discipline myself with food, I should be able to use that same type of discipline in other areas where I need to discipline myself at, right? So that's how I view fasting. Like, I don't view it to make God move. Like, I'm not here to tell God, direct him what to do. My job is just to believe in him, believe in his word, believe that what I'm believing for from him and those promises that I stand on personally, like, those are the things that I believe for. And when the time is for him to make those come through and come in my life, whatever way and how he needs to seem fit, those are the things that I look forward to. Because you never know where he's going to bless you at. You never know where the blessing is going to come from. So, or you never know where to open door or closed door. Because sometimes while you're fasting, maybe you need to have some doors to actually close before some new doors open. Child, okay? And that's in relationships. Whew. That is in that was a long who, huh? But anyway, that is in relationships, that is in careers, that is in, all type of things. That is in, my gosh, like, let me get back on track, because y'all know I be all over the place. Who I was 5 years ago, who I was 10 years ago, who I was 3 years ago in my faith walk. I don't want to be that same person. Like, I should be growing, because you know why? We grow in so many other areas, you guys. Like, we'll sit here and grow in business. We'll sit here and grow in even like things that you like to do, like traveling. You'll up your travel game. You know what I'm saying? Like, or you'll up your career game. You'll up your shoe game. You'll up your hair game. That we basically upgrade in so many words. And my thing is, every year we should be striving to upgrade our spirituality. We should be striving to up our relationship with God, right? With Jesus, with the Spirit, and making sure we get this relationship, is especially the Spirit, because the Spirit is sent and was created for us to be guided for. Like, if it was not for the Spirit, the Holy Ghost, those promptings, and people always say, I know sometimes I still say it, like, something told me to do this, or something told me not to go there, or something told me I should have did that, or something told me to do it and I did it, and look what happened. That, to me, you guys, that is the Spirit. And it's not that you're being so super deep, like, oh girl, you too deep. Like, no, like, that is real talking. That is straight up. Like, and for those who understand me, can I get a amen? Okay. Or emoji lady with your hands up at the bottom, comment below. But that relationship right there with the Spirit is so important, but you got to learn the voice. So when I'm fasting, I try to get better at hearing that voice. I try to make sure I just hear it clearer, making sure it's the voice of God and not the voice of the enemy. Trying to make sure, is it just my voice that's telling me to do these things or not do these things? Or is it God telling me to do these things or drop these things? Am I trying to do this selfishly? That is some things that you have to get better at. And the only way for me to get better at that is I do this like once a year or maybe a couple of times a year. Like, I fast when I need to, when I feel the need to, when I need to separate myself from distractions, when I need to key in and focus on just a straight, nonstop focus with God. And of course in my fasting, it gets me rebooted. And it also gets me into the habit of continuing to read my Bible, continuing to trust in Him, continuing to sit there after I pray, not just walk away, not just put the deuces up. Okay, God, well, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll talk to you tomorrow. No, like literally sit there and just wait for some type of response. Maybe you won't hear a response, but maybe you will feel a response. And there has been times, you guys, I have literally felt in my body the responses. Like, it could be a warm feeling, it can be I don't know how to describe it. Like, you would just feel a response or just a peace or I'm here with you. Like, I get that, like, and it is so dope. Like, it's so dope. So some of the things I do on my fast, like I said, with the church, of course, there's food. So my church, we rarely do no eating at all. Like, I've never done that fast, like don't eat at all and only drink water. Never done that. But I incorporate things like social media. I incorporate things like lifestyle events and going out, maybe like no movies, no dinners, no restaurants, phone time with people. Like, I cut that phone off, like in the room on the charger, ready for phone down, ready for the next day. When I get up in the morning, I will see what's going on. Like, I do that type of stuff. Like, I add that with the food situation where I do with the church. Now, I add my own personal things and other things into it that I actually enjoy doing. And not to say I get rid of the things I enjoy, but I get rid of those things that could be a distraction from what I need to be focusing on. No matter if it's like career-wise or no matter if it's just literally sitting there trying to mentally gather what in the world, where I'm at, where I'm at, what I'm doing, what am I going to do? Lord, like, where is it you want me to go? Like, that's what my fast was this past the beginning of the year. So I normally do it like January, and only because, again, my church does it with the food. So, and the food fast that we do this year, we did the Play-Doh fast. Jesus Christ, I can't even think of the name. But the year before that was like a Daniel fast, all veggies, a vegetarian fast. Like, it's been a couple of different fasts that we go with our church. So, but every year I add something to it. Every year I add extra stuff just outside of food, because that can equate into other things that I do, and I could be disciplined in those areas, especially, being celibate and all of that type of stuff. Like, that's another video I'm going to have to do, because if I can be disciplined with food, disciplined with my phone, disciplined with TV, discipline and just all of these things that can take my distraction away, or all of these things, just whatever I want to just throw in there. If I could do that, it helps me in my celibacy walk as well. So it is time to talk about it. And I have no problems with sharing it. I mean, that's my real life. And it's dope because I have no stress. Okay? I ain't got to be worrying about nothing. So I went over everything. So why I fast? what I do during my fast and the importance of fasting. And honestly, it's not about what I do or the reasons. It really is for the importance. And again, you guys, it's all about just getting closer and getting quiet and just trying to hear what he has to say. You know, you never know where you can get that prompting or that answer or something that you just really need to hear. And that's the most beautiful thing about God, because he is so everywhere, you guys. For those who say he's not in existence, like, he is everywhere, and he is in everything, like everything. You know, like you can walk in a room and feel his presence. You can be eating some food. Okay, maybe I'm going too far. But you can feel his presence eating some food. Or, you know, like just so many different options, man. Like, so I want to just sum up this, that, you know, fasting is a cool thing. Don't be afraid to fast. And no, it's not old fashioned. It is something that just needs to be done, because it's not just about you fasting to get something. It's about fasting for a better relationship with the Almighty, okay? With the creator of everything, not just the universe. The creator of everything beyond, because who knows what's beyond the universe? You know what I'm saying? So the creator. So that's the main reason that fast. This should be done, and you should try to incorporate that in your life. Again, not to have God just make moves for you, because he gonna make moves for you regardless on his time, okay? While you're being patient, while you're doing all you know to do, while you're working your butt off doing your part, and not just sit back with your feet up, not doing what you're supposed to be doing, you know? So I think fast is so cool. And if you're not doing it, you guys, just try it. My advice, I started fasting because my church, right? And this was years ago. And I remember the pastor saying, we're about to fast, and this is the list of to-dos and what not to do when it came to food. And I was like, okay, you know, and since that, moving on to now in 2018, it's been a lot of years since I started with fasting, with church and all of that. Every year I just up it. I always add something in there. Like, some things that I add that I don't even do anymore, like, because I fasted it, and not because I was aiming to not do these certain things anymore. Like, I was surprised at the end, like, I can't even do that no more. Like, it don't feel right, you know? So fast is important. Fast is kind of cool. It's very dope-ish, okay? And it's very swaggish, honey. Like, if you're not fasting, like, you is behind. Like, you sleep. You definitely ain't woke, okay? I hope this video was a blessing or eye-opener, or just anything, or aha, or just a better understanding on what fast is, or, you know, why you should, or maybe you still don't think you should. Maybe you're not ready. I don't know. But if you are, just try it. And throw some extra little tidbits in there too. Like, don't just do food. Like, throw something extra in. Like, what is it that you absolutely love? Like, besides cookies or ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is a given one. You just throw that in a fast. Like, can you give up something else? Whatever that is. I'm not telling you what. Can you give up something else? You know? Like, just one other thing outside of food. Think about it. Make sure in the fast that you are reading. Make sure you are ingesting that. Not just reading just to read it. Like, read it. Ingest it. Highlight. Find your favorite scriptures. Find some stuff that really speaks to you. See if he speaks to you. Not even see. Get ready to have the testimony to say, he spoke to me. Like, he spoke to me in the way that maybe it wasn't just verbally. Maybe it was just spiritually. Like, you felt it. Like, you felt like okay. You didn't hear the words okay, but whatever you have been praying for, it's like it spoke to you and said, you know, that thing that you have been praying for, I got you. Just relax. relax, or that pain that you was feeling, relax. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, child, the relationship is just so bomb. Like, that's why I gotta tell everybody about God, because the relationship's so dope, and it gets doper every year. It gets better every year. Like, yeah. So I cannot wait to continue these conversations with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys are following me on social media. All those links are below. Make sure you comment below. Let's talk, let's chat, let's discuss. Oh yeah, let me know which day you think is a good day. Do you think every Tuesday is a good day? Or a weekend, like every Saturday morning? I don't know. I think I'm gonna start with Tuesday. I don't know. So let me know what you guys think. Again, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing week. See you soon. Until the next time. Peace.